So for whatever reason, I don't know why, he never changed in the locker room with the boys. He would change in his car. And that brought him so much heat.
Vince Russo, what are your thoughts on working with
Callis? He had so much heat with the boys.
Legit? Wow.
Oh my God. And bro, I was the guy that I was friends with him because I thought he was really, really talented. I liked him a lot. But for some reason, and EC3 will understand this perfectly. Do you know where the heat came from, bro?
Probably something so dumb and ridiculous.
Bro, for whatever reason, I don't know why, he never changed in the locker room with the boys. He would change in his car. And that brought him so much heat because, bro, EC3, you know how the boys are going to take it. Oh, what? You're too good to dress with us?
You run a Lexus? Oh, you can't.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. And bro, he had so much heat with the boys. And bro, when you have heat with the boys, of course, that trickles into the office, and it's nowhere. It's not going anywhere, bro. It's a dead end.
You probably wanted to avoid getting heat by like, oh man, I don't know if I belong here. Like, I don't want to be in the locker room and taking up space or taking someone's chair. I'm just gonna change in the car, keep my stuff in there, save space for everybody. Nope, backfire. Heaven forbid.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
No, we want to see you in your tidy whities.
Yeah.
He was talented. The Jackal. He was very, and he had a great look. Yeah. Very talented, bro.
Don's
go ahead.
Yeah, Don's pretty sharp and smart. He's
very smart. Very smart.
I liked him a lot when he was in ECW too. I think that was a really good revival of his character when he commentated for ECW, because the Truth Commission, like, kind of give us the backstory on just the Truth Commission, because I know that they were in USWA without Callis, and then they came over to WWE and they brought, and Callis was with them too. So what was the backstory behind bringing the
Bro,
Truth?
You want to know too how Vince would rib people? Bro, if you had heat with Vince, or if you had heat with The Office, okay, Vince would book you in a match against the Truth Commission. Okay. And bro, if you ever saw, bro, remember when Kurgan would grab the guy by the skull and drag him to the you had heat with Vince if you were that guy. Wow. And bro, Brian Lee so many times got dragged to the back by Kurgan because he constantly had heat with The Office, man.
Prime Time had a heat too.
Yeah, bro. Yes.
Why Brian Lee have heat?
I don't. Well, bro, he wasn't afraid to pop off. Okay. Brian Lee was one of those guys that spoke his mind. He didn't have bedside manners. He wasn't one of those guys. But that's what Vince would do to guys that were in the doghouse. Kurgan would drag you up the ramp, sticking his fingers in your freaking brain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brian Lee was a Cornette guy, wasn't he? Smoky Mountain.
Yeah.
He was played the fake Undertaker too, right? Back in '94. What'd you think?
It was amazing. I swear to God, I was witness to this when we had Faker Taker. Do you know, bro? Jerry Lawler would sit there for hours painting, drawing on the exact tattoos that Taker had to the T. Lawler would have all these pictures on the wall. Brian Lee would literally be sitting there for hours, and Lawler made sure every single one of them were perfect, bro.
That's insane.
They wouldn't even do that today. It's too much work. That's too much work, bro. It would never happen today, man.
It's a part of investing in the character, man. You can't just have them. You can't just have this lazy stuff going around with just matches. You got to invest in the characters, man. So Taker versus Taker, man. EC3 as a fan, thumbs up, thumbs down. Was that SummerSlam '94, if I'm not mistaken?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You were what, about 8, 7, somewhere there?
Yeah, 9.
9?
8 or 9. I don't know.
How old were you? 94?
9.
9. Okay, there you go. You don't remember though.
I don't remember loving it. I really not having a good answer for this.
I bet you were, okay, let's change the subject. I bet you were jacked at 9.
I wasn't.
You weren't jacked at all?
No, I was a little scrawny. I was a real fat baby. Then I had a bunch of health issues, so I became really skinny. And then I had stunted growth until I became a full-grown man at 35.
Very nice.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Speaking of sound effects, now he's jacked to the max, and until you 6'1".
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. 6'4", but still, with
with my lifted boots on.
Yes, indeed.
You know, bro, that may have been a hokey story, but there was still a story behind it.
I like Taker versus Taker.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people who don't like it, but I loved it, man. I remember I was a teenager at the time, and man, I remember the Leslie Nielsen involvement in Taker versus Taker as far as the sightings and stuff. I loved it, man. It was great. It started in Royal Rumble '94 when he got jumped, and then they did the whole gimmick where the silhouette goes up, and I heard that was Marty Jannetty actually. Is that true, Vince?
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that was Marty Jannetty that went up from the Tron, and then it was from January. That was a 7-month angle. It went from January, and all of a sudden, see him a little bit, and then there's some teases of some sightings from, Leslie Nielsen comes out and says, "Oh, we saw the Undertaker." And then DiBiase brings in, the Undertaker, with the gray gimmick, the black and gray gimmick, and then Taker comes out in SummerSlam with the new black and purple gimmick and the new music, and I loved it, man. It was great.
I'm gonna actually watch it now that
Yeah, man, you got to watch SummerSlam 96, man. Absolutely,
bro. I was backstage. Bro, this is why, it's so bizarre how different it is now. I was backstage when Leslie Nielsen and George Kennedy were running around cutting vignettes, bro. Where are those days, bro? Where the freak are Leslie Nielsen was running around backstage cutting vignettes, bro.
Wow. Leslie Nielsen rules.
Ruled, bro.
Absolutely, 100% agree with you.